Hi, and it's the 4th of February today, so that is almost 2 months since I've given up bread. I still haven't had any, and I still have times where I was really stressed the other day and I opened the bread bin to get some pitta, because I'm still eating pitta, and there was some bread and there was some butter, and I don't eat dairy either, and it was like, oh dear, but I didn't have any, and now it's embedded into me. And what I've realised is that this is a goal that I have generally succeeded with, and I feel that although it's not easy all the time to avoid bread, that I can do it now. So my next thing to move on to really is how I eat. I've excluded quite a few things, and that feels surprisingly comfortable for me, and I know I really need to look at how I eat now. So I'm going to be moving on, and my next video, which when I put it up I will put a link to, is my next challenge, which is eating slowly and eating sort of consciously. And I've got a kind of system for that, but I'll talk about that in a different video. But I just want to finish off today, because I was thinking this has been really much smoother than I thought, but I've had lots and lots of times in the past where it hasn't been. And what would I want if I was the Harriet from, say, 2 years ago, or even 6 months ago, who was watching a series of videos on someone giving up bread, and then they got to a point and they said, that's it, I can do it now. I wouldn't feel really good, and I'd be thinking, well what do I do? So the only advice I can give you really is to observe yourself. Observe yourself. If you've fallen off the wagon and you've had bread, what are the triggers for that? Is there any way you can remove the triggers? When you have the feeling, there must be something you're getting out of eating bread, even if it's only for the moment that you eat it, and then you might feel bad afterwards. What is it that you're getting out of it? Because the compulsion in you that is pushing you on to just go and eat that bread and not think, I do believe that there's a reason for that. You wouldn't do it for no reason. If it's making you miserable enough to want to watch a complete stranger sit here and talk about her experiences with bread, this is something that's important to you. And there's very interesting, I can't remember the exact quote, but I've just read a book called Women, Food and God by Janine Roth. And in this she says, she's talking to somebody on this food retreat, and she says something along the lines of, do you think it's possible for this habit you've got, or this food you're eating, whatever she's talking about, it's some unhealthy food habit, some compulsive behaviour. So do you think it's possible for it to make you feel good and at the same time be bad for you? And I think that's really the essence of what bread was for me, is that it did make me feel incredibly good, but it also made me feel really bad in different ways. So yeah, observe yourself, question yourself however difficult it is, and try things out. Try saying to yourself, okay, I'm not going to do a month long without bread. I'm just going to try and do 3 hours today and see how that feels. For me, that has been possibly the most important thing that I've done in those early days when I first gave up sugar, was to say to myself, I'm just going to do a few hours now, something that I felt that I could achieve. Okay, instead of trying to say, right, that's it, no more bread forever. But yeah, please contact me through my YouTube channel. Send me a message if you make a video. Give me some feedback on how it's going for you, because it's not an easy thing, and people out there, they think that addiction is alcoholism and crack and cigarettes and things like this, and there is virtually nobody out there who doesn't share this problem, who understands it, and it's something that you need to You need to understand and accept most people out there don't understand that food addiction is really, really hard to live with. Okay, so thanks for watching, and yeah, follow on with my next challenge, which is how I eat. Okay, thanks.